So we got our drums laid down like this. And then I put 3 tracks has the drum kits on it, which used to be sound fonts converted to Giga format. I have one MIDI track just for the bass drum and the snare drum. Second MIDI track for the hi-hat, so you can separate it up. You want to turn the volume up on the hi-hat so it's audible, doesn't get washed out by the bass. And then we got the 808 snare. Luckily, we got 2 different selections of 808 snares on the Phantom drums. Now, the one secret a lot of people don't know is you want to have a separate MIDI track, and you want to turn the pitch wheel all the way up, and then you want to gradually put it all the way down while you're doing the snare roll. Like that. Then that's how you change it into the chorus, or do it after 8 bars or whatever. And then the piano, I think it goes something like this. Something like. Something like that then. It's kind of upbeat. It's only a progression of 3 chords, mostly just 2 on and off. And then instead of using an arpeggio, I decided just to do it freehand and go right here. This is our super saw synth right here. And it's just then later on you want to layer the sound of the super saw a little bit. Also on the super saw synth, I put a coarse effect on it. Almost sounds like a phaser effect. What's good about Giga Studio is that you can differentiate the selection of the effect across 3 bands. So you can do it on high, medium, low, the mid, low, whatever, you know, whatever you want to call it, but you can separate it. I put mine on the mid range, a little up, high especially up, and took it down on the low range because we don't want to have the bass audible on the super saw, or else it becomes a bass itself. Let's see, and then here's the layer. Can't really hear it that well, but right? And then I have a lead in here. It's like it sounds like it's like a saw lead. It has a little white pink noise in it. You can tell it's like layered and detuned, so it sounds really rich. So that's cool. And the sub bass, yeah, this one is a doozy. Sub basses, you can find a lot of sub bass samples that go into the sub frequencies, but I had a hard time finding the right ones because when I used to have my motif, it had the sub bass, had the sub bass bank, and it just sounded really cool, you know. But don't have that, so I kind of found a bass, redid the attack on it, and go lower. Yeah, and that really attacks my sub right there. Organ, nothing special. This you can get on pretty much any General MIDI soft synth, but it's like, you know. And this is a horn fall I found somewhere. Right? Some effect that comes off the Korg, I think, was it the Korg M3, M1, no, a chord Trinity or something like that. Some worthless effect, but it sounded cool in here, so I added it. You can tell it's a looped effect. Then we have our epic horns right here, and this is what I love. It sounds like... Yeah, it does sound like a movie score. I like it a lot. Hear how that sounds so you can get a feel for it. Okay, now there's a layer with that, so let's take that. Let's go over here so you can hear how the layer sounds. Very, very little. You know, it's not audible so much that it's over, but it's audible where it has a nice little pocket underneath. So it makes the sound evolve when it goes on. Now, let's see, let's do the snare roll, and I'll let you hear how the snare roll is, and I'll show you how the pitch wheel goes. You can hear it in here. Maybe. It's gonna come up here soon, and you can hear it. Watch. Up, then down. Up, then down. That's the snare roll. Let's see. Now I'm gonna show you the lead right here. Yeah, and that does sound really cool. It sounds really catchy. Sub bass, let's add that. I don't add too much on the sub bass. It sounds cool right now, but as soon as you put it in the mastering stages, then, you know, quad compression, triple compression, that bass is going to rise up in the headroom, sometimes make your track a little bit muddy. So I like to turn down the bass a little bit so you can hear it in the subs, but it's not just over. And when it's over and the mix before mastering, that means it's too much over. Then you don't want to EQ it either. When you EQ it and do it and change the gain and do all that, then you kind of have a distorted or over EQ'd, under EQ'd, muddy type of track. So make sure you mix it right before you master it. Now we'll just add the organs. Let's just add the falls and everything. Let's see. Well, I guess it's pretty ready. I'll show you how it all sounds now. Dirty South beat, pop style. It's all good. Thanks for watching.